Every country has its quirks. When we visit another country, we often observe these differences and are quick to make judgments. Generally, these differences have an underlying explanation. Hello, thrill thinkers. Let's talk about some things people find strange when they come to the United States. As we explore, keep in mind Americans have a general sense of independence, competition, and think big attitude. Advertising prescription drugs. In other countries, doctors make drug recommendations to their patients, while in America, patients ask their doctors about a drug recommended to them by an advertisement. US and New Zealand are the only two countries that have legalized pharmaceutical direct-to-consumer marketing. Pharmacies are also convenience stores. 75% of the US population lives within 3 miles of a CVS and within 5 miles of a Walgreens. Needless to say, pharmacies are capitalizing on this advantage they have over supermarkets and using their square footage to stock up on items other than drugs. Coffees on the go. Americans love coffee, but still they rank 25th place when it comes to consumption. The coffee culture in the US is fast, casual, and on the go. Consider this. US had its first drive-through food ordering experience in 1947 when Red's Giant Hamburger opened on Route 66 in Missouri. On the other hand, the UK didn't have this convenience until 1985 when McDonald's opened a drive-through in Ireland. Generally speaking, the American culture is very to-go. It's common to see people eating pizza, especially on the streets of New York, and drinking coffee on the way to work in trains and buses. Restaurant doggy bags. The rest of the world sees bringing leftover food home as unhygienic or greedy, or maybe even an insult to the chef. In most American restaurants, however, you shouldn't be surprised to see customers asking for doggy bags. This practice may be due to American portion sizes generally being too big to finish in one sitting. Interestingly enough, as much as doggy bags were frowned upon in Europe, since 2016, France has attempted to cut down on food waste by making it illegal for restaurants to deny doggy bags if they're requested. Giant portion sizes. Portion sizes in US increased as a result of many factors, including processed shelf-ready food, agricultural practices of subsidizing farmers, and restaurants competing over who can offer more for less. But hey, ever heard of less is more? Americans don't seem to agree. The culture of everything is bigger and better sadly adds to the obesity epidemic. Tipping servers. Tipping is common in the US because for a majority of the servers and bartenders, tips make up a substantial part of their income. According to a professor at Cornell University's School of Hotel Administration, those who tip their server do so for one or more reasons, including to help their server, to supplement their income and make them happy, to get future service, to avoid disapproval, and lastly, to fulfill a sense of duty. Taking loans to go to college. In 2018, American student loan debt totaled $1.5 trillion, more than credit card and auto loan debt. The debt crisis is due to increasing cost of college, mainly due to a growth in administrative salaries and staffing, coupled with no relative change in median household income. According to research by the Levi Economics Institute, if the government forgives the debt it owns and bought out the debts privately owned, it would increase the country's GDP as much as $108 billion per year and add as much as 1.5 million jobs to the economy. Working constantly with little vacation time. Americans work like robots. In the US, the law doesn't require employers to give employees vacation time. Employers do offer about 10 paid vacation days to attract employees. In comparison, by law, every country in the European Union has at least 20 days of paid vacation. Pumpkin obsession. Among colonial American settlers, pumpkin was a food of last resort. When there was no wheat for bread or yeast for beers, they would turn to pumpkins. During industrialization, when Americans left for cities and were overcome with commercialism, they became nostalgic for pumpkins and the rural life it represented. Soon, pumpkins became a valuable retail product. Now we see it everywhere, in lattes, pies, cereals, candles. The list is endless, really. Have you noticed any of these differences? Please share with us in the comment section below. Did you enjoy this topic? Check out our previous video, US versus Canada. If you found this topic interesting, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting content. As always, thank you for watching.